We just took a brand new landscaping company from $0 to $10,000 a month in only 3 months. And we also got them to over 70 Google reviews and over 45 recurring monthly maintenance contracts. And in this video, I'm going to break down the exact system we use to build it from scratch. So let's get into it. Number 1. Technology setup. So for us, we built the entire business off of Go High Level. It's the platform that we are the absolute best in, experts in, and we built everything from reviews to we had the websites in here previously. All of our conversations, communication with prospects, clients, it's all done through Go High Level. All of our calendars, payments, we take payments through here as well. Social media is managed through here. And for us, having a platform like this sets any contractor way above any other contractor, because most contractors are still kind of in the stone ages. Most of them are just working from their phones and they're trying to wear a lot of hats. But when you have something like Go High Level in your corner, it really simplifies it, makes outreach super easy, makes staying organized 10 times easier than most other contractors manage their business. So for us, this is how we stay organized. And you can see like right here, we manage all of our contracts. So this business for us is trying to get more monthly recurring contracts, because when you know where the revenue is coming from, it makes the business a lot more sustainable, a lot more predictable. So we try to target homeowners that want monthly recurring services. And for us, we like to get contracts. So the nice thing about High Level is you can set up the contract template and you can literally pick a contact, fill out a couple fields. And for us, that's how much are they paying, what parts of the yard we're doing. And then once you fill those out, you just click send. It sends the full contract to that prospect. And then from there, they can sign it. It comes back to us. We sign it and it goes right into the contact record of the CRM. So we manage all of our signings, all the monthly contracts, all right here in Go High Level. So that's been a huge thing for us. Another thing, though, I'm not going to go over too much just yet because it's going to be a specific part of the video, but reviews. We manage all of our reviews through here. Every single person that pays their invoice, as soon as they pay their invoice, they're getting a review request from us. That's our main way of getting reviews. And then after that, we have some client retention where if they haven't left us a review yet, and we ask for a review, I think maybe like 30 days down the road, 100 days down the road. So we still ask for reviews until they finally give us one. And then at that point, we take them off the review request. But you can see here, we're at 75 reviews and we're at a 5-star rating essentially. And we have just been very consistent with the review requests, and it's been going great on that front for the business. And we do that once again all through High Level. So it's just keeping everything on one platform, makes things 10 times easier for us. And another thing that we do in High Level is all the social media planning. So all the social media posts for the business go out right here inside the account as well. We schedule them, we can write them, draft them, get them all done right here under the marketing tab. And the next thing is the communication. So all of the text messages, all of the phone calls, everything is handled through the CRM as well. And that's another huge leg up because a lot of contractors, they'll be using their cell phones, even their assistants might be using their cell phones. So for us, being able to see all of the communication that's coming through right here in the CRM, it's logged. If we ever need to figure out exactly what was said, then we can just scroll up and we can see exactly what's going on. And you can see that this was a Facebook lead. So as soon as this lead came in, they're automatically getting hit with messaging, asking them for photos of what they need done, and it's following up with them immediately. And another issue that many contractors have is that their follow-up game, their text messaging, their speed to lead is awful because they're too busy. They're already on site, they're working on a job. So for us, once again, this has been huge. As soon as a new lead comes in, they're automatically getting messaging from us. Now, that doesn't mean that we might get to them right away, but at least we're in instant contact with that person as soon as they hit the CRM. And right here, this is our calendar. So I'm just going to go back to when we actually started the business. So right here, we started the business in early December 2025. And you can see right out the gate, we were already getting calls for estimates and services. Pretty much week 1 and week 2, we already had jobs on the schedule. That's not to say that our marketing budget wasn't higher right out the gate, but it's just to show that right from the beginning, we had booked jobs on the calendar. And many contractors have problems getting jobs on the calendar. But for us, our marketing budget when we first started was, I think, it's just around $800 a month to $1,000 a month. And we were able to get the business to $10,000 a month off of a shoestring marketing budget. And as time went on, we got more referrals, we got more Google reviews, we increased our SEO. We were able to draw down our marketing budget. And now on average, we're only spending about $400 a month on marketing. And we're hoping to get that to zero at some point where everything is referral based and local SEO on our website. But you can see here that every single month, our schedule is getting busier and busier just from the calendar. So everything is managed for calendars in here. Every single appointment on here is getting some kind of appointment confirmation reminder. They're getting some kind of messaging from us. So that's how we manage the calendars in the system. So the next thing that I want to go over is our last thing is our monthly maintenance app tracker. So we built a custom app for how to manage our monthly maintenance clients. So we don't monitor this inside the CRM too much, except booking the appointments and just sending out contracts. But for the actual maintenance of the monthly maintenance contracts, we have a custom app that we built that can help us track exactly where we are, how many people have canceled, how many people are active, what's our monthly recurring revenue. We also have a mapping feature in here, and I'm not going to show you it because it has a lot of addresses and all names and all that stuff, but it has a mapping function where we can select the routes. It'll map it out for us and we can send that to a technician and they can see exactly where they're going to be heading for that day. It's a great feature. We also have it has a full contact page. It's linked to the CRM. So if we need to send any quick reminders to monthly maintenance, we just click a button, sends it to the CRM, and it's good to go. That's essentially our entire tech stack. So it's Go High Level paired with one custom app, and that is our entire tech stack, because High Level literally has every single thing that we need to manage the business inside of it, and anything that isn't inside of it, we can just build it ourselves. And that's how we essentially manage the business for now. As we get larger and larger, we might need to build more custom solutions or maybe build out the High Level a little bit more. But for now, this is how we manage the business. So let's go into the next part. Number 2, marketing. So marketing is insanely important for any business, especially one that's just starting out. So you got to figure out how to get your name out there. And for us, that was paid advertising. And we did not spend a lot of money, just like I said. In total, it's the beginning of the business up until today, August 2026, we've only spent about $4,000 on Meta. And the very first month, we spent about $1,000 on advertising. And you can see here, our cost per lead, it's about just hovering around 17, maybe $19 a lead. And our lead cost is actually better than this, because on those ads, we actually put our phone number. And I would say that we probably got an extra 40, 50 leads of people just calling in straight from the ad. They don't fill out the form. And that has brought our lead costs way down. So our metrics are actually much better than this, but this is just the front end metrics. So let's go check out on Meta. Let's go check out when we first started the business. So right here, let's go check out December. This is the very first month of advertising. So we spent about $1,000 in advertising on Meta in the very first month. And this isn't with the massive audience size. I think the audience size was like 1.1 million. We were probably running, I think it was like $30 a day on one ad. And then we pushed out a second ad the second month and we split the budget. But our daily ad spend on Facebook for this business has never gone over about $30 a day. $35 a day. So even now, our ads are sitting at $3 a day per each. And we have one just impression ad that's just trying to get our name out there, which is about $1 a day. So our marketing budget on Facebook is shoestring, and it's still working even today, even at less than $10 a day ad spend. So you don't need a crazy budget to make ads work on Meta. And you can see right here, second month, we only spent $600. The third month we were in business, we spent $500. And if we go to July, which is the most recent full month, we're starting to only spend $200 on Meta. So this has been a huge thing for us, and we're really good on Meta ads. So we were super comfortable launching ads on Meta. And even to this day, we're still getting leads coming in. We're still getting calls from this, but our main channel of getting leads in now is SEO. Straight off our website, people are calling us right off Google, and referrals, but we still have Meta ads, we still have Craigslist ads, we still have OfferUp ads, and I'll go over those in a second. But for us, Meta was the #1 source of getting new landscaping leads coming in. So Craigslist, I would say, is probably about a C tier for us for leads. We didn't get a whole lot of business from this, but the marketing is so cheap on Craigslist that it's hard to really not do it. And it's on autopilot. You launch an ad on Craigslist, it's $5 to post an ad, and you can set it on auto renewal. I think we have it renewing once a week, which is about 4 times a month. So marketing on Craigslist costs us $20 a month. And if we can even get one job from that, it pays for itself. It's a great ROI. I would say on average, you're probably getting about 2 to 3 jobs a month from Craigslist. So we keep it on. It's really not anything that's moving the needle too much this way or that way. And the clientele for Craigslist, I would say, is a little bit older and a little bit higher income because they are older. So we do like Craigslist. It's just not, you can't like push out more ads. Like if you wanted to renew your ad every like 2 or 3 days, you might be able to get more people click in, but Craigslist really is not too much of a popular platform any longer. But one that did surprise us was actually OfferUp. OfferUp at the beginning wasn't too great when we only had maybe, less than 10, 15 Google reviews, because you can actually link your Google profile on OfferUp and it will display your Google reviews on your OfferUp profile. So that's super important when you're advertising on OfferUp. And OfferUp is $75 a month to be able to post service ads. I would say we actually get a lot of leads from OfferUp. The clientele's a little finicky. It can, be hit or miss depending on the month. But for us, this is a great marketing channel. And I feel like our cost per lead is probably just around, it feels like maybe like $5 to $8 on OfferUp. So depending on which industry you're in, depending on how much competition there is, OfferUp might be a good one for you to explore as well. And the last marketing channel that I want to go over is our website. So at the beginning, our website was built in HighLevel. It was, kind of hodgepodge. We just kind of threw it together just to get it out there. And eventually we thought, hey, we need to get more organic traffic coming into our site. And to do that, you have to build a very clean website, great backend, great front end. It has to be optimized for SEO. So for us, that's this website now. This is the final iteration that we've had so far. So it's a great, nice, clean, basic website. A lot of before and after photos, has our reviews on here as well, puts all of our service areas, a lot of pictures. We even have a blog on here as well. Our phone number is plastered on this thing. So we get a lot of calls straight from our website. So that is probably our final marketing channel is SEO. So to sum it all up, you don't need a crazy marketing budget to make your business work, especially if you're in the contracting or labor field. There's a lot of demand for that right now, depending on, which city and state you're in. But for us in Phoenix, it has been, I would say, probably one of the easiest businesses that we have launched, one of the easiest businesses that we have assisted on. And I would say the marketing aspect of it has probably been definitely on the easier side. So that's how we run our marketing stack for this landscaping business. Number 3, reviews. So let's go into this a little bit more deeper. So reviews for us has been probably one of the most important parts of the business, because without reviews in a business like this, nobody's going to trust you. And to get clients at the beginning, we had to obviously discount our services. So we did cheaper discounted services. Our offers, our specials were a lot higher to just get people through the door. And we made sure that the number one reason we did those jobs was so we could get more Google reviews. So our technician on site, every single time they finished a job and they knew the client was happy, they knew it was a good interaction, they would say, hey, is there any chance you could please make sure you leave us a Google review? As soon as you pay your invoice, you're going to get a request to leave a review for our business. And they would try to make sure they get that client to commit and say, yeah, you know what? Of course I'll give you a review. So that has been monumental in us getting reviews. And we are doing this with a 1-person landscaping team. So we don't have like 5-6 people out in the field doing 7-8 jobs a day. This is 1 person doing maybe 1 to 3 jobs a day at best. And we've been able to get to about 75 Google reviews in just a couple of months. So if you have a team of 5-6 landscapers or 5-6 HVAC guys out there doing multiple jobs and you're doing 20-30 jobs a day, there's absolutely no reason that you cannot get to hundreds of Google reviews in the same amount of time that we got to 75. But for us, getting to 75 in a couple months with just 1 person out in the field has been, I would say, pretty remarkable. But I'm going to kind of go through the process of how we did that. So in HighLevel, as soon as somebody pays their invoice, they're instantly getting a request for a review. And that's just built a basic automation for the payment flow. As soon as that payment's received, they're automatically getting a review request. And inside of HighLevel, you can actually set multiple different review channels. So if you wanted to ask a review for Yelp, if you want to ask a review for Google, you can split those up and you can have HighLevel balance those reviews for you to try to get you more reviews on different channels. For us, Google reviews is the most important. We could probably try to get some Yelp reviews. I'm not sure what other platforms to get reviews on, but for us, we're just focusing on Google right now. We probably want to get to maybe about 200. And then maybe at that point, maybe in another couple more months, maybe at that point, we'd probably start trying to get Yelp reviews. But right now we're not too big on Yelp. So we're just trying to get Google reviews and use Google to leverage our SEO. And then that's why we're only focusing on Google reviews. But that's our review strategy. If you're in the contracting space, you have to get reviews. People are not going to trust you to come through the door. They're not going to trust you to work on their home unless you have that credential behind you, which is online presence and reviews. So if you made it to the end of the video, I hope you enjoyed seeing how we use technology and strategic marketing to start putting real jobs on the calendar for a brand new landscaping business. A lot of the videos out there about starting a landscaping company focus on which tools to buy, how to perform the work, or how much money you can potentially make. So we wanted to show you something a little bit different. We wanted to give you a real example of how we use technology, marketing, automation, and systems in our everyday work, helping businesses across different industries. This was our first real breakthrough into the landscaping space, and we just wanted to show you exactly how we approached it. And in roughly 6 months, we took the business from 0 to around 10,000 a month, and the same overall strategy can be applied to almost any service-based business. And you need a strong service, a reliable way to generate demand, and the right systems to help you follow up, stay organized, and deliver a great customer experience. So if you're thinking about building or growing a service-based business and you need help with the technology, systems, or marketing behind it, feel free to reach out to us. But thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.